All right, good morning, everyone. Give me 1 second. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was wondering why the display wasn't showing up. Okay. All right. So a little late here, but let's get started. All right. So for today, Thursday, January 25th, we have the following. We have already had advanced GDP quarter over quarter came out better than expected at 3.3%. Unemployment claims came out worse than expected at 214,000. Advanced GDP price index quarter over quarter came in worse than expected at 1.5%. Core durable goods orders month over month came in better than expected at 0.6%. Sorry, one moment here. Um, Durable goods orders month over month came in worse than expected at 0.0%. Goods trades balance came in as expected, and preliminary wholesale inventories month over month came in slightly worse than expected. Um, Now, at 10 o'clock Eastern, we'll have new home sales, and that's expected to have a moderate impact on the market. And other than that, that should be it. So that's all the economic data that we can look forward to for today. Now, having said that, let's take a look at the pre-market. So the NASDAQ right now is currently trading up, as you can see. And if we look at yesterday, the NASDAQ was slightly bearish, mostly neutral, but slightly bearish as it opened here and closed down lower. But as of right now, it's moving up. So it looks like the markets are responding positively to the economic data. Now, having said that, let's look at some stocks that were moving on Wednesday. First up is AMD. AMD was able to reach target number 2 to the upside of, oh, the audio is better than usual? That's surprising. Okay. But I actually forgot to put the attachment that's supposed to be on here. But okay, so you guys said the audio sounds better than usual? I see Fergus, you said that. Is everyone else, does it sound better than the usual for the audio? Okay. Well, that's the case. I guess I'll leave this little attachment here in the bag. We'll see if when I get to the other room, I'll see if it sounds just as good. All right. That's good to know. Very good to know. Um, so, um AMD reached target number 2 of 179.78. It actually is going up, as you can see right now. Looks like it's just accelerating with the rest of the market. Next up is FTNT, which is which was able to reach target number 1 to the upside of 66.44. Then it just got stuck there, never was able to move up any farther, even though we did put out a target number 2. It got stuck at target number 1. Next up, we have INTC, which was mostly bearish at the beginning of the day, moving down to target number 1 to the downside of 48.28, but it never got beyond that. Turned around and went back up. We were looking for a move beyond target number 1 because negative target number 1 since we found it around then. But the stock got the target number 1 to the downside and then immediately turned around, so we never had a chance to get in it either way, or at least we shouldn't have been in it. Next up, we have NVDA, which was able to reach target number 2 to the upside of 622.17 and also reaching a high of 628.49 before returning all the way back to target number 1 Then we had Netflix, which we did catch very early in the session. So we were able to catch it just before it got to target number one of 547.67, and we also caught it obviously before it got to target number two, 557.59, before it topped out 562.50 and then petered out. Next up, we have Upstart, UPST. Now, Upstart was bullish at first. It was heading towards its target number one, which it didn't reach, but it got pretty close before it completely reversed, sold off, and actually went down to target number one to the downside and beyond, traveling halfway to its target number two to the downside. Now, we weren't looking to trade it in the opposite direction, as the way I approach things. I only trade the stock in the primary direction from which it started, but nevertheless, it's worth noting how much of a reversal the stock had. Um, and then lastly, we had PayPal, which was our only bearish opportunity that we specifically identified. Not that there were not other stocks, but this was the one that looked like the best opportunity. So we were able to spot it after it got down to target number one to the downside. We had to wait until it reached there because it was trading at the time through its YCTO, the price range between the previous day's close and at the time and the current day's open at the time. After it passed through that, we were able to catch it on the move down, where it got down to target number two to the downside of 63.08. And that was it, guys. So let's look at what's moving in the pre-market. As of right now, we have the following stocks. We have Lucid, which is currently not down enough. It's only down 3.19%. So it would have to sell off more to get down to a negative 6% or below. So we need at least a 6% price change. So this one may do that later, but it's not doing it now. So it's not going to be on our list. LVTX is next. LVTX is presently up 51.28% on 15.8 million shares. So clearly it's meeting all of the criteria we need for an upward mover. And it's above $1 per share. So that one definitely qualifies. We will add that to our pre-market list. Actually, one second, I have to find my pre-market list. There it is. Where did it go? All right, sorry, I had to find it. I had lost my pre-market list, so we'll go ahead and add that to our pre-market radar. Symbol again is LVTX. Next up, we have SXTC, presently up 27.27%, 3.6 million shares, at least $1 per share. And it's, of course, the NASDAQ listed stock, so we'll add that to our pre-market radar, SXTC. Let's see. Tesla, we will have to add as well because it's, I think so. It's way down. I believe it's way down. Let's see. Yep, Tesla down 8.7%, 7.8 million shares, trading above $1 per share. It is NASDAQ listed stock, so we'll go ahead and add Tesla to the pre-market radar. Let's see. Fergus mentions PCSA. Let's take a look at that. Presently up, very active. Presently up 77%, 4.4 million shares and quickly rising. So this is a good one. So at least $1 per share. Great find there. So we'll go ahead and add PCSA to our pre-market radar as well. Now, folks, if you guys see any other stocks that meet our 4 criteria, we need a NASDAQ listed stock that is trading at least $1 per share in price. And that has to be the price in the pre-market, not what it was at yesterday. So if it was at that price yesterday, but it's below now, doesn't count. It has to be currently trading at least $1 per share course, will be a NASDAQ listed stock. It currently, as of right now, must have at least a 6% price change, either positive or negative, and it also must have at least 1 million shares that have traded in the pre-market. So clearly PCSA and the other stocks we mentioned meet those four criteria. So far we have LVTX, SXTC, Tesla, TSLA, and PCSA. These are the stocks that presently meet all of our criteria that we would need for the pre-market list. Also remember that these are these stocks that we're identifying. They're not focused on options trading. This is just for stocks. Although Tesla is optionable, so that one could actually be a good opportunity. But generally speaking, we're just looking for equities that we will trade stock on. And in the event that they happen to have options as well, then there may be an opportunity for that as well. Okay. All right, folks. So if you folks see any other symbols that meet our four criteria, let me know and I'll add them. I'll take a look at them and we'll add them to the list. Other than that, I'll wrap up in about 10 seconds here. All right, so it looks like we're good to go. All right, folks, so please be sure to like this video. Just smash the like button. I see we have 11 likes, but there are more than 11 people watching, so please be sure to hit that like button. It greatly helps us with the YouTube algorithm, allows people to continue to locate our broadcast. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel with your YouTube account. For those of you who may be watching this on a replay and you're not familiar with our company, be sure to check out fundertrading.com, our website. You'll see a link in the description of this video. Other than that, for everyone's prior to coaching program, I'll see you in there in just about 20 minutes, and we'll pick up from there. Okay? All right, folks, have a great trading session. I'll see everyone for Friday's pre-market close. Take care. Bye.